So the writing process for myself, it's very fresh in my mind because I'm doing it right now. It starts off with an idea that can be just completely, it might seem absurd, but I will write it down and then I'll start coming up with story ideas and where it could go. And it's people will say, well, do you write the plot first or do you write the character? I kind of do both because I have to decide who's the right character to tell the story. But I'll write the plot. And then as I'm writing it, and I write everything on note cards or I write it by freehand first, because I feel like my mind having something I can touch and hold helps me get the idea across better. So, not until I feel like I've really written and I have my storyline down do I start typing in my computer. And with that said, I will write something and then I will show it to my critique group. I have a group of writers who we read each other's work. So I will take it to them, and I don't always listen to everything they tell me, but a lot of times they have great ideas or will tell me something that's not working. And I think it's important to listen to other people's opinions if you're a writer, but you don't always have to accept everything. If something makes sense and you're like, wow, that's a great idea, you can incorporate that. But then I will just go on and continue to type and write my story. And once I have my first draft, I have different edits. I will go back and edit the book just for voice, just for the voice of the character to make sure. And by voice, I mean to make sure, would my character say that? Would my character do that? Does it sound like them? Do I sound like a grown up? Do I sound like a kid? And so I will just slowly edit that way. Then I will go back and do other edits. So, I don't worry too much about grammar. And teachers always say, well, don't say that. But I focus on the story. I want to make sure that it's a good story. So when people say, are you a writer? I was like, well, yes, but I feel like I'm more of a storyteller because the story is what matters. And so when I get the story down, then I send it off. I send it to my editor or my agent, and it's not always a win. Sometimes they come back and say, you need to change this. So we go back to the drawing board, and I might be editing a book for 6 to 12 months. It can take quite some time to get it to where it's ready.
This author interview was produced through a partnership of the National Education Association and WETA. For more author interviews, please visit adlid.org